Welcome again to Shop South Mississippi. I'm Jim Tabor. You know, the world of reconstructive or plastic surgery has come forward so much with more of the introduction of lasers in recent years, and one of the forerunners in using lasers for reconstructive surgery or for just little touch-ups here and there, Dr. Eric Weibel at Gulf Coast Aesthetic Center. How are you, sir?
Hey, Jim. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Tell us, I mean, you've been doing this for over 20 years now, and things have really changed.
They've changed in that we're seeing more of the lasers being used so that we have a lesser downtime with more dramatic results. We're finding that lasers are made specifically for performing certain activities to the face. The example would be we have the thermage, which has been out for a while, but it became used to tighten the skin without a facelift. The Fraxel series comes as a series of 3 different Fraxels, each being more aggressive, some with a little bit more downtime than others, but at the same time very dramatic results with pigmentation, fine lines, and pore size to decrease them, all things that we see as we start to age. And we can combine these with other non-operative procedures, such as the fillers that are used to fill the folds along the face, and this can be combined with Botox. So there's been a lot of dramatic improvement with non-invasive procedures that are done to give you more beauty without the downtime. At the same time, we still have the standard cosmetic procedures that we perform as a board-certified plastic surgery. Some of the latest procedures involving laser liposuction and the standard breast enlargement, tummy tucks, and the procedures that we
or even breast reductions.
And breast reductions, yes, very common.
Now, I've known you for several years myself personally, and you've got a great staff of people here that work with you.
Yes, we do. We're very happy. We have Deborah's our medical esthetician, and under my supervision, she's doing the lasers. We have Jeanette, our front office personnel. Mitzi's our office manager, and my first assistant is Amy, excuse me, and I'm very happy to have them. They all are very knowledgeable on the various things that we do.
And of course, there are quite a few things that they do, and of course, as we mentioned, really the biggest thing is the use of lasers. So we're going to go back into one of the rooms and show you the different lasers that they use here at the Gulf Coast Aesthetic Center in Gulfport near Memorial. Now, let's talk about some of the different units that you have, starting with this one.
This is thermage, and this is our skin tightening device that uses a microwave energy to tighten the skin without surgery. We actually do it here in the office. It's about a 2-hour procedure. These are some before and afters, and what thermage really helps to do is target the heavy areas that we see as we're getting older. We're starting to see the cheeks starting to fall, developing a nasolabial fold. Our jowls are starting to accentuate a marionette line. And what this machine is doing is shooting a microwave energy, causing the collagen and elastin to tighten. And we have an immediate effect where we're seeing that the folds are much less than what they used to be. And this is something you see right then and there. The beauty is that it can be done all year round. There's no downtime. An option from this is that, which we'll demonstrate shortly, is the use of a filler to fill this area out. Our other line of machines that we're very fortunate and happy to have is the 3 Fraxels, which are the only ones in the state of Mississippi. One of the stronger CO2 machines on the market, and this is for major resurfacing. This is a before and after of exactly what the CO2 Fraxel can accomplish. And if you're looking at the before picture, you'll see a lot of pigmentation changes, a lot of aging with loss of elasticity, fine lines starting in the after. We see almost like a new healthy skin. Now this does have downtime, approximately 5 to 7 days, and it's understanding that there is downtime, but it's also what has taken 60 years of damaged skin, we see a correction in 5 to 7 days.
Wow.
Now the workhorse of the Fraxel is the Restore Fraxel, which has a lesser downtime. It takes more treatments, usually 3, with a downtime of 2 to 3 days, and we probably use it the most often. Now what we have that's really brand new, and it's the 3rd line in the Fraxel, is the Clear and Brilliant. This was recently featured in Dr. Oz. It's for maintaining the skin, and as opposed to microdermabrasion, which really has no effect to the regenerative properties of the skin, this machine actually penetrates into the dermis, stimulates the collagen and elastin to give you new skin while with maintenance. As such, there's absolutely no downtime with this.
Wow.
What I'd like to demonstrate right now is actually use of the filler on our medical esthetician who has volunteered to be our patient today.
Actually, I was going to do it, but as you said that it has a tendency to numb your face, and I've been talking about this at the end of the phone.
And I know there's some people that would like to see that, but not today.
Okay, let's get Deborah on the table here and show you one of the things that they do here at Gulf Coast Aesthetic Center in Gulfport. Well, I decided I'm going to do this anyway. I may be talking funny by the end of this, but explain what you're doing here.
Jim, I appreciate it for volunteering, and what we're going to be doing, try not to smile, is we're using a filler to fill out the area that you see through here. One of the signs as we see that as we age, the skin starts to become lax, and this actually becomes a mountain with a valley. And if we were doing a facelift, we would be tightening this, but we still need to fill this out. And we're going to use a filler today, and surgery would use a person's own body fat. And we'll also fill in this area right here. And we're going to do this, we're going to use what we call a dental block. And what we've done, we have completed the dental block, which has left Jim's mouth completely numb. I know some people may like that, but we're getting ready to use the product into the folds that we discussed. Now what we've done, we have completed the injection. There's a little irregularity. This is temporary. This is going to go down. But we filled in this nasolabial fold. We filled in part of the marionette line that connects the jowl to the jaw, and this kind of makes the jowl not as prominent. If we were using thermage, we would have been using it in this area here to tighten this up. We can also use the same filler in females to fill in the trough deformity here, and we can also fill in the cheekbone to actually give higher cheekbones without surgery. Now, what we've done, we've completed the left side, and again, as on the opposite side, we filled in the nasolabial fold. Jim's smiling a little bit, but here we filled in a little bit of the jaw area. As I stated earlier, on females, it's not unusual. We'll fill in the trough area, and we can extend that out into the cheek or the zygoma. And that can actually develop high cheekbones on a female. We're not going to do that to Jim today. But on the top forehead, we really don't use the fillers. This is an area where, Jim, if you try and frown and raise, there we go. This is the ideal area for using Botox, and we also would use Botox around the eyes. The filler that we use today can last anywhere from 8 months to a year. The fillers, it's predicted by the fact that it will take longer, it'll stay longer in certain areas. Now, for more information, you can come to see us for a free consultation.